Let's do this. Let's do this. This is it. I'm not even going to call timeout. I'm throwing in the end zone, and we are going to win and go to the next round of the playoffs. Here it is. Come on, Beast. I see you. I see you, Beast. Slanting. I'm throwing it. We're going to the Super Bowl, baby. No!
Oh my gosh, what an amazing end to last year. Season is over. The Cowboys have lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. 12-4, Matt Cassell and Jamal Charles tearing it up. Jamal Charles, MVP of the year by far. Well, Peyton Manning was MVP of the year. You're going to see this going through the offseason. Finally going through the offseason. I'm just going to run through this with you. Just a lot of different things going on. Stadium sponsorships. I love this. They used to have this back in 06 too. And it's cool because you can change the name of your stadium and get some money throughout it. I wish they did a little better things with money than they do right now. Ian Cummings is actually a Madden producer, from what I understand. I don't know if he's in the NFL too. It'd be cool if he had the same thing. But you can change your teams in the offseason. Make sure this is where it is. A lot of people ask me, how do you change your team in the offseason? But you can do that. Of course, I'm not going to change my team. I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to buy a baby and pet daycare for everybody so that way they can come to my games and have fun. Owner mode, you can actually relocate your stadium and create a whole nother team, but I've already had to create a team right now. As you can see, we're in year 3 doing some of the most amazing things you've ever seen in your face of your planet. Look at the player progression throughout the year. Alex Smith dropped down. I had him as a backup to Luck just in case Andrew Luck was not good enough for me this year. He was actually 84 and Andrew Luck was an 82. Andrew Luck was a 3rd round pick. Dragonowski, he's 2nd year, I believe, pumping up another 7. Mike Bent, he's a good fullback. Actually lost a lot of, Just Engage was my best guy 2 years ago, and now he is just really progressing horribly because he's a C potential. Progression is based on potential and age, and lastly, stats. Stats are not as much of an input as the others. As you can see, 36 years old, lost 4. But this guy, 25 years old, plus 6 because his potential is an A. You're going to see the plus 5, 6, 7, and 8s with A potential people. As you can see right there, 7 plus right there. You're going to see negatives with C people or positives with C people based on their stats. Mueller is actually one of our best stat guys this year because he was a C potential, but Tatupu's fallen down. I probably need to trade him while I got a chance. Cameron Wake is staying steady because he's an A potential and he's 31 years old. So that's that. I'm losing a lot of momentum with my cornerbacks. I need a lot of help there, but Baca is taking care of business. terceirafire, +1 overall there. My strong safeties are really hurting now that Bomb Sanders is hurt, but he was hurt all year long. I have the best kicker in the league, Mr. Farage, and Mr. Storch was a rookie with a +3. Make sure you check out your free agent player progression and go pick up these guys in progression because you can see if he's a +4, he's probably going to be a B potential, and a +3 is probably a B potential. So you want to check those out and see those. That way you can go sign them in player signings. We've lost Huzmanzada, and let's take a look at the rest of the NFL's. All right, here we go. Baca, Backus, Newman, Tomlinson retired. Charles Woodson retired. Ocho Cinco retired for the Saints. I always love seeing that because they're always on a different team. I wanted to show you this right here. Here's a guy that I could re-sign, 75. He's a C player, not a B potential. Look how much money he wants per year. That's a cap hit of $6 million. He's not even, I mean, he's pretty decent. I need some good cornerbacks, but you know what? I'm actually going to do something with him later on. Here is the new player roles that come through the year as they do that. Look, I tried to trade Tim Tebow for 3 guys, and they would not take it. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the trading of this. I actually had to put up my fullback for Tim Tebow, but it's pretty much the same thing. So I'm going to pick up a fullback in the draft and hopefully like it because Mike Bent's starting to go negative. But man, I tell you what, the trading is so difficult in this series. I don't know what it is about the trading. A lot of people have been talking to me saying that the trading is horrible in Madden, and I agree. I don't know what it is, but it takes so long for trades to happen. It's impossible. Here's all the free agents that I'm signing. Make sure you sign them all and take care of them. I love that little bidding process going on there, but the trading has been so awful. I don't know what it is, but man, just teams will not take trades. They won't do it. I went through and you sort your things by cap salary, and I found out that I had some really high cap salaries on people that I really could do without. So what I did is I actually traded them for draft picks. You get 7 draft picks throughout the year, so I go in there, and here's how I do this. I've never shown you this, but you try and you find out the first team available. They're going to accept it as 3rd round, 16th pick. Now it goes in ranges of 5s, so you're going to try and go into the lower second round pick. Did not really work, so I went with the Vikings pick overall. But what you want to do is you want to go through the draft picks and just go to the first team available, see what they'll give you for it. If it's a fourth round, if they won't take a third round, try a fourth round, then you try and find a better pick. Fourth round, ninth pick. If that didn't work out, you go even lower, and you just keep on trying to find the best pick that you can get for it, and you go in ranges of fives. Like, don't go from like one. You can, if they'll take it on a round 1 pick 9, you can get a round 1 pick 6. Go for the 6th overall pick. You can do that kind of thing. It goes in fives, but don't. If they won't, some people won't take like second round 25th pick. You got to go look for second round 19th pick. If they won't take the 19th pick, you got to go back into the 20s. You know what I mean? So that just helps you. I wanted to show you a little bit of the draft that was happening. I wanted that Miles guy, the tight end, and I wanted the cornerback Randall, but I couldn't get either one because they were taken. But look how many freaking trades there are that the computer's doing. This is friggin' nuts. This 10th pick, and there's already at least 7 trades, or actually probably 4 trades out of all 10 picks. And look at all this stuff happening, man. I'm losing a lot of players here. Because we were in the playoffs, we have a pick that is out there. Here's some of the guys that I'm wanting. Andre Wallace, he's definitely 85 middle linebacker. We're needing a linebacker out because, look at that. I'm getting offered a trade. Round 126 and 226 for a 20. So you want me to give you 2 picks for 6 picks. 6 spots up on the picks. You're crazy, the Jaguars. You want me to give you 2 picks for that. That's just nuts. So I accepted it, but then I realized I accidentally accepted it. But look at that, Jay Roberts, 86 overall strong safety. That would have been a good pick to get, but I'm not really needing safety help. I could do without because I got my main man, terceirafire, and so maybe I'll pick up somebody later on there. But I got my Andre Wallace, so I got a really, really good look at that, another traded pick. But sometimes even though you get 10 minutes to pick, it takes so long to figure out who you want to get. Waters, what I do is you sort them, you sort the potential, and then you know all the players high potential, and we're in the 2nd round, so I don't need to take this 81 overall guy because he's potential projected around in the 6th round, so you don't have to worry about him. Go for players that are in the 3rd or 2nd round. In the 2nd round, find the best guy you want to get and get him. This guy, I know he's somewhere around at 80 overall, so I'm looking at that left end. I'm looking at the wide receivers. I already got a couple wide receivers, so I really need some help on the line because I traded Photopolis for a really good pick too. Looking at this Miles guy, and I go ahead and get him. His overall is a potential of a 99, and yeah, right, you're freaking nuts. I tried to trade some picks away and do some insane picks. They would not even take, I couldn't even trade for their pick with 2 picks that were after that pick that I wanted. That's how messed up it is. But I got my free safety, Bryce Berg. He's looking pretty decent. He's somebody that's going to really help out our team. I'm probably going to swap him over. I'll show you that later. I'm looking at some more players. I need a tight end. Here's a 4th round guy. He's in the 70s, just to kind of give you a heads up of who I'm picking up. In the 3rd round, Richmond, he's another, I think he's like an 80 overall wide receiver, but he's pretty decent. Picked up in the 4th round, 11th pick. I grabbed this running back because he's like a running back, but it's a quarterback that has some speed. So I picked up a quarterback because he was the best guy available at the time. But this Bo Barrett guy, I'm really excited about him because he has like 96 strength, so he's going to be strong for me this year. I pick up Juwan Waters here because he's projected in the 6th round. He is like the 6th or 2nd wide receiver that was available, so he may have got taken before I got to my next pick. But here, look at this. I'm getting a 7th. It's actually amazing. You actually see what I'm talking about. He is a 78. No, he's actually an 81 overall fullback, and I got him in the 6th round as a 7th round projected guy. Another guy, Gregory Reese, really good, fast wide receiver. You'll check him out later too. But look at this. Look at my guys. 81 overall guy in the 5th round. That's who I got there. But those are my rookies that I pick up. I'll just show you 1st round pick because of the new contracts out there with the rookies. In the draft, you actually reality price based on, hey, here's a guy who's been working in the league for 6 years, is better than most of these guys. But as you can see, A+ grade. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you watch my videos. That's why I am one of the best people on YouTube. Oh yeah, that feels good. Anyways, but here's a trick. Go through your guys, cut all the players that you don't like, and go onto the free agency and add a bunch of people that you do like. That way when you're cutting players, look at that. They actually cut their 1st round pick. That guy was a 1st round pick. They actually cut him in the 2nd week of preseason. So this is the preseason, so you can make captains in the preseason too. As you can see, the catching traffic and all that is a result of my awesome new coaches. But as you can see, I change position of different players when I can. This is my guy right here. This is exactly what I look like in real life. Just so you know, I change position to get, like, see how I had one right end? Now I have 3 left ends. I just moved the one guy over. That way he is, it's basically the same position or whatever, the same overall, but at least now everything's in order. Now everything looks good because I got 2 and 2. I just like things looking in order. I like things matching evenly. Even when I play and my son, we play cars, everything's lined up. Everything looks good. I like things that are in order. Let's make Steven the Beast the captain. Congratulations. You've also made the captain position. Preseason week 4, going into, look at all the different players I cut. It's kind of cool. Let's see, where am I going with this? Trade block. All right, let's see who's on the, oh no, injuries. Cameron Wake is hurt. 2 of my wide receiver rookies are hurt. DeAndre Woods is actually hurt too. He's a rookie of mine. I'm actually going to show you the renaming of all these players here in just a moment. He's an 81 overall rookie that I picked up, so that kind of sucks that he's hurt, but I'll show you what I do with him later. Here's all my rookies. Here's every guy I picked up. Look at my draft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys, 80 plus overall. Look at that, 82. Really big help on the line. I got my free safety. I moved him from strong safety to free safety. That way I have, well, actually he was free safety. That Waters guy I picked up in the 5th round, 81 overall. My fullback's in 80. Bo Barrett, big time strength, 90 strength, defensive tackle. Got my tight end, 78. These are really good players, and they also have an A or a B potential, as you can see. Even the quarterback, look at this. I picked up a fullback in the last part of the draft. Actually, that cornerback was there. Look at this, Stanley. Oh, he's the guy I picked up as a first. He was a first-round pick. I picked him up in the free agency. That was that horrible pick they made. A first-round pick, 71 overall guy. But my preseason's not looking too good. We got about another 5 minutes or so for the rest of the video, so you're going to see some awesome stuff right here. Here's it's a good idea to take a look at what quarterbacks are injured in the beginning of the year, so that way you know what's going on. One of the best parts of Madden this year also is the fact that you can do injury reserve. Now you can replace him and put another player out there that you actually need. So I got a backup right tackle, experienced 1 year, potential to have an A or B potential there. All right, here's the cool thing. We're scouting our new rookies. Look at this. This is the draft class, folks, from the NCAA series that I'm doing. Andrew Luck, Robert Griffin III. We're actually going to try and get the real Andrew Luck in this game now, and he's probably going to have the right body style and everything. It'd be funny if he was not, but look at all these guys from the Boise State team that I have. All my elite players are on here. So McClellan, all these guys that you see in my Boise series are really becoming a big part of this game. As you can see, I'm doing 2 series together. Billy Wynn was probably one of my best players. I had like 17 sacks with him last year, so he's in there too. Here's my new overall team. As you can see, here you are, LeBron Wade. I changed all the names to all the different players that you guys are. In my next video, I'm actually going to highlight what you guys said in, as people to be able to get into this video. If you made a comment down below from my last video, you were explaining to me what you would do in your life. Not that if you had all the money in the world, but if money wasn't an issue and you could really pick and choose what you wanted to do, where you didn't have to go to work to make money or do anything, but what did you really want to do in life? And a lot of you guys made amazing comments, so I put all of your names in as these YouTube people. So either it was your YouTube name or a name that you suggested to me to put in. A lot of these players, I'm actually going to, in my next video, highlight what you guys said in the comment section down below from that video and the reason why you got into this created team. So every year until I'm done with this series, I'm going to have rookies, and all these rookies are going to have your names. As you can see, I leave the NFL players alone, but all the rookies, I change their names. So the NFL players stay the same. A lot of you guys joined into my conversation in the last video, so you are now on my team, forever immortalized on Madden NFL 2012. Congratulations for making the team. If you made the team, make sure you comment down below. It's either your YouTube name or your other name. Jet for a deep threat wide receiver is really kind of cool. It's a lot of fun. My son's playing with the PlayStation, so I'm talking to you. Great. Who knows what's going to happen now. Injury report to start the year out. DJ Jet, the Trident, Mr. Beast. He actually said that one thing he wanted to do was go back and watch Super Bowl again to see the Patriots lose, so that was kind of mean. But as you can see, I saved my free agent balanced team, year 2, year 3. All those are my. You got to export your team when you create a franchise. That way you could play with it in the offline. You click you go down to the menu and you click export. Team team to an offline version, so that will help there. Ray Lewis, all these different people retired last year. The Chiefs beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl, and I lost myself in that last second loss, as you could see. And just to give you an overall, the last year we went 10-6, I believe, and we went to the playoffs. The first year we were like 4-12, got the first round pick in the draft, and had a blast picking up free agents. As you can see, we're starting the year off pretty strong at 3-1. Here's the rest of my year. Really tough battle. Another thing with trades, here is the draft, the trade block. People put people on the trade block and tell you what they want. They say, hey, we want a halfback, we want a fullback, we want a tight end, we want a QB with a certain overall. So I said, okay, let me go ahead and offer you that 70 overall fullback that you were wanting for this guy. Trade rejected. What the frig? All right, fine, I'll give you my 80 overall guy. Trade rejected. So what the frig did you put him on the trade block and tell me that you want these certain players for then? All right, here's Aaron Hernandez. He wants a 92 overall running back, or another center that's a 90 plus. Here you go. Straight up. Why not? Why not? Why not take him? All right, let's try for Gronkowski. Here's a player that they don't even want to trade. All right, you know what? You're not going to take Steven the Beast for Rob Gronkowski? Fine. How about you take 3 guys, Andrew Luck, Dragonowski, and Steven the Beast? Rejected trade. What freaking team in the NFL would ever reject that trade? All right, guys, make sure you stay tuned for next season. Next video is actually going to be my first game of the year versus the Colts, so check it out. Peace.